Hey everybody, welcome to our new YouTube channel called Oil and Soil. Today we're going to be making a recipe that's perfect for the winter. It's cold outside and we need something warm to eat. So we're going to be making French onion soup. There's lots of ways to do it, but this is a pretty simple recipe and we're going to try to make it so you guys can do it at home. We're going to put the ingredients right up here for you so you can grab those as we start to talk about who all is going to be in this video and our next steps. So I'm Will.
I'm Louise.
I'm William. I'm Jack. I'm Will.
That's Leo, if you couldn't hear. He's our youngest member and our best cook. So the next thing we're going to do is get all of these onions chopped up. We'll put a link in the video to some of the things here in case you want to find them. Well, we got our onions chopped and we're all crying. So our next step is to put our onions in our stove Dutch oven. And we're going to cook them down for about 2 hours. And what you want to do is cook them to a jam. We're going to show you a video of how we do that over here on our stove top. But let's get our onions thing going.
Oh, I'm probably gonna start crying again.
Yeah, don't cry.
Oh, already started crying. Ooh.
Don't waste any. All right. Got them all?
No, not all.
All right. Now we're going to hit it with a little bit of black pepper. And a little bit of salt. We use pink Himalayan salt in this house from Costco, but you can use whatever you want.
Is that enough?
Give me one more bam. Say bam.
Bam.
Bam! Bam, bam. Good job. All right. Over the stove top we go. All right. So now we're going to start our onions on the stove top. We're started on medium heat. We got a couple tablespoons of oil in here just to get them cooking so they won't burn. And we're just going to move them around. And what you want to do is just get a good sear on them so they get to where they're translucent but not burned.
Like clear?
Yeah, we'll cook them until they're clear. And then once they're clear, we're just going to turn down the heat a little bit and continue to cook them for a while. We'll add a little bit of butter and a little bit of herbs that we'll show you in a little bit. And we'll just continue doing that for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, depending on how long it takes to cook all the onions down. And we'll show you when they're done, but they need to look like jam almost like a really thick jam. And then when that's ready, you'll add your stock and your other ingredients in. What do you think, Leah?
I'm looking at that.
Yeah? You want to look at the camera and say hello?
Hello.
All right, we'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, so I lost my helpers, guys. Maybe you guys can help me. So if you can see, our onions are getting closer, but they're not quite ready for butter just yet. So we're going to give them a little bit longer, maybe another 3 or 4 minutes for them to get a little bit more translucent. And then when that's done, we'll put our butter in. All right, guys. Our onions have finally cooked down. They've been sweated, as we like to say in the South. They've been sweated down enough. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of butter like we talked about. So we like to use the Kirkland grass-fed. It's good flavor. It's salted. I like to use salted butter and everything because you can't have too much salt. And so we're just going to stir this a little bit to get the butter mixed in and melted down. While I'm doing that, it's important to talk about the onions. And a lot of recipes will call for yellow onions. You saw we used about 10 onions today. We use yellow and white. You can use red if you want to. It really doesn't matter. They're all going to cook down to be the same color at the end anyway. But I used extra white because white tend to be a little bit smaller. The yellow onions are a little bit bigger. So we had 4 yellow and then I think 4 white, so maybe 8 total. But yeah, you can kind of mix things up. That's the beauty of cooking. You can change it to make it your way. You can add extra seasonings. You could use garlic if you wanted to. I like to be a little bit more purist with this. This is just the way we make it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep stirring this about every 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to reduce the heat down to low.
Oh,
and we're going to let this turn into jam. I forgot one thing. I need to add some thyme and some bay leaves to my onions while they're sweating down. We keep the thyme tied up, so we'll take it out later after the soup's done, but before it's made. Look, you can use thyme in a bottle if you want to, and you can put it in a tea filter or something, but I've got real thyme, so we're going to use that today. All right, we'll be back in about an hour when these are fully sweated down.
Alright, now let's get this bread toasted and this cheese grated.
That's right. So let me open the cheese for you. There we go. And while she's taking the cheese out, I'm going to get our toast ready. So this is our homemade sourdough. We actually grind our own grain. We'll put a link to the Wondermill that we use to grind our grain. A great sourdough loaf, a nice toasted piece of bread will be great to go with our French onion soup. I'm just going to drizzle this with a little bit of avocado. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper on it. Now before we grate too much of that, we may want to take the rind off, honey. So let's just cut the rind off on the edges. All right, you can grate away now.
Wait.
Get us a good amount of
cheese.
What about this piece of bread? Just grate on this side. Okay. Let's check and see how much you got there. Yeah, why don't let's try to turn it this way and grate it this way. There you go. That'll get you a little bit more. Let's see how much we got. Just a little bit more. Press it a little bit harder against the grater. That'll be good.
Okay.
All right, we're going to put this into a 350-degree oven and let it toast for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we'll see when we got some soup made right. Our French onion soup is cooked down. The onions are like jam. They're perfect. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take the thyme out. We're going to leave the bay leaves in, but we're going to take the thyme out. And then Louise is going to help me put in our liquids. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in some brandy. So I've got E&J brandy here. And we're going to do 3 ounces of that. So Louise, you can pour that in for us. Perfect. Thank you. All right, we're going to crank the heat up a little bit. And we're going to let that deglaze a little bit so the alcohol will burn out. Even though dry January is over, it ended today. Today's February 1st. We want to make sure all the alcohol burns out. We can take shots of the brandy later if we want. I'm just going to give that a nice little hit of heat. And I would tell you any brandy will probably work. This is a VS, it's an apple brandy. I like it. I don't really drink it. It's only for cooking. But probably any will do. Alright, and now we're going to put in 64 ounces of vegetable stock. And remember we said earlier, this is going to be a vegetarian version of French onion soup. Traditionally this would be made with beef stock. And you can make beef stock. Alright, we're going to let this come up to boil. And we're going to go back over our cutting board and we're going to make some soup for you. We're going to broil it under the broiler. We're going to do a quick taste test. All right. Our soup is ready. And William is going to help us put the soup in the bowl. Louise is going to get our crostini ready and then put our cheese on top. All right. So we're going to put the crostini in the bottom of the bowl. All right, nice. And then William ladle the soup on top. Perfect. Yeah, give us 3 or 4 good ladles, William. Keep going. In the meantime, we've turned our broiler on. So once this is all done, we're going to put it in the oven. We're going to get it nice and melty. And then we're going to have our beautiful assistant come in and tell us how it tastes. But first, we're going to get our soup in.
Yep.
All right, give us 1 more good ladle, William. Good job. All right, perfect. All right, Louise, you want to put our cheese on? I got it all set up. All right. Now, what are you doing there? Why are you putting the slices on first? Is that to make sure the melted grated cheese doesn't fall to the bottom?
Yeah, and then this will just go, the grated cheese will just go across the top to cover.
Beautiful. All right, great. All right, now let's get it in the oven.
Is that not hot?
I've got it. All right, into the oven. Let's go.
All right, so now we're doing the taste testing. This is my mom, and yeah, this is William, you've seen him, and Jack. So we're gonna be taste testing this, see if they like it.
All right.
Do I have to try it? I have to watch this. A big one.
Oh boy. It's really hot. It smells delicious.
Is
That
it hot?
is good.
Is it hot?
Not super hot.
Just me?
Actually,
Is it too hot?
just get a small amount.
Alright.
Keep your
Yeah,
fingers.
that's good. Is that? Yes. Oh, that's hot.
Oh,
That much. A little. Wait.
I hope nobody else wanted any.
It's gonna be hot. Of course it is. I'm good. I'm good. No, I...
Well, as you can see, my brother
Oh, yeah, it's good. Really good.
You stuck your spoon back
All
in
right,
there.
well, thank you guys. This is our first video for Oil and Soil, and until next time,
Bye,
have a great
see ya.
week. Bye.
A few moments later.
Hey, stop! Shut up!
So it's better than you let on the first time, huh?